in 2 weeks' time, I head down to Newcastle to catch the ferry to Amsterdam. I'm going to be going down through Holland, Belgium, a little bit of France, Luxembourg, Germany, back up to the ferry over the course of 2 weeks. So to prep my Himalayan for this trip, I have 2 tool tubes to add back onto the bike that I took off for the winter, so because things are starting to get rusty. And I also have a screen to add. It connects to the phone, but it also has GPS built in, and I have uploaded one of the free mapping softwares to it. So all of this is just going to get refitted to the Himalayan. The wires for the screen are already in place, as I had it on previously tested, and I know where the tool tubes go because I had these mounted last year when I took my longer trip. Well, after a little bit of fiddling, that's the first of the tool tubes on. Slight problem where at one stage when I went to go and get the bolts sorted out, I forgot to put the tool tube on top of the rear tyre and completely blanked on where it was. But that's now fitted nice and solidly in a position where I can still get the pannier on. One of these is going to be a set of tyre levers and such ready to go. Already stored them in the other tool tube. What I've got to take with me this time is a set of these type of tyre levers, where it's a tyre lever at one end and the actual wrench at the other. So this gives me the ability to get in and put a new tyre tube in if I get a puncture, but also I have the adapter that lets me take the nut off the rear spindle, also the front spindle because it's the same size, and it has a small notch, a small 10mm, which fits some of the smaller nuts and bolts on the bike. And then we've got the other bits and pieces I need to change the tyre already mounted in this one. What I'm going to do now is actually take it out of here, put it into the one I've already got mounted, and then mount this one on the other side after I've already put the sat-nav in, because I'll have to squeeze in at the side, because unfortunately I left the key for the bike in the house because I took the other bike out for a run, and yeah, I need to move it out, so I'll do that later on. Right, so that's the screen for the sat-nav mounted. I just need to bring the key around, switch the bike on, to check that everything's up and running, update the software, and then I will cable manage the cables down the back. Had to take the screen off because I had stored the cables down here out in the dry over the winter. So well, that just leaves the other tool tube and this, which is an extender plate for the foot. I won't be fitting it just now because it needs, well, it's taken a little bit of wear. It was on the bike for about 18 months, and there's a little bit of a chamfer where it's worn down a little for some reason. But what needs done is I need to sand it down a little and paint it again, just to refresh it. There isn't any rust on it, but it needs a refresh. So once it's been painted and the other tool tubes fitted, the bike will be set up ready to go on the trip this summer.